What is up, guys? It is Pup, but today I'm not the coach of your Green Bay Drovers. I'm coaching the Las Vegas Rose Raiders in the Pokemon Sports League. The Green Bay Drovers, the Green Bay Pikas, were actually already taken, as this is an NFL-based league. We have 32 NFL teams. So we have Green Bay, Chicago, Indianapolis, Las Vegas, obviously. So this league is a little bit different than your typical league. Let's go over some of the rules really quick. In drafting, we have 115 points to draft 11 Pokemon. That sounds pretty normal, but you can steal Pokemon from other drafters. In the first round, to steal a Pokemon, it takes 5 extra points. And of course, the person that originally drafted it can steal back, but it still costs so much. Second round takes 4 points, and third round on takes 3 points. So you can even turn a 2-point Pokemon like Spidops into a 5-point Pokemon. There's also no free agency. You can just trade with other teams. You can also trade draft picks, such as your first, second, and third round. And there's other silly rules, like no weather or terrain. They ban some moves like Hidden Power and Pursuit. Some specific Terra rules are that tiers 8 and 9 can Terra into any type except for Stab. 4 through 7 can do any type. And 1 through 3 can do Stellar and use Terra Blast as well. So this league is already a little bit interesting, but let's get into our schedule. We have 5 weeks for the regular season and then playoffs. So it's meant to be pretty fast-paced with a lot of turnaround. And right now the top 12 teams will go to the playoffs. So why waste your time drafting just for 5 weeks of regular season? Well, you get to assign your Pokemon contracts. So for 11 of our Pokemon, we have 20 contract points, which are pretty much just years that we put on it, or seasons. So you can add up a maximum of 3 on each Pokemon. So if I put 3 seasons on one Pokemon, then I have 17 seasons to put on the rest of my 10. So those are pretty much the basic rules of this league, and now we're going to go into what I drafted. My first round pick was Terrapagos. We get the Terastal version, which has 600 base stat total, which is pretty spread evenly, has an ability Terra Shell, which is pretty much a multi-scale, and it has every coverage move that you could ever imagine. It literally has every single type, has like Stone Edge, it has Surf, it has Thunderbolt, it has Ice Beam, Flare Blitz, Dark Pulse, Bug Buzz, Aura Sphere, it has everything. You also get Rapid Spin, you get Calm Mind Stored Power, you get Stealth Rocks, anything you really want on this Pokemon. I think it's just a better Mew, since Mew doesn't even get Recovery in this gen. The biggest downside to Terrapagos is that it cost me 14 points, and then it got stolen, and then I stole it back, for a total of 17 points. My next draft pick was Raging Bolt. I wanted to use something new, and Raging Bolt is perfect for my team. It has the new special electric type Sucker Punch, Thunderclap, and also has great stats. It can run Calm Mind sets and just nuke things with Draco Meteor and Thunderbolt. This Mon cost me 17 points, but was stolen and I stole back for a total of 20. My third round pick was Victini. Victini cost me 17 points, but with steals it ended up costing me 20. But we all know how powerful Victini with V-Create is. It has base 100 stats across the board and great coverage moves, which means it can nuke anything on the opponent's team. After that, I drafted Enamorous Therian. Luckily, this Pokemon didn't get stolen from me, so it only costed me 8 points. Enamorous is an amazing Fairy-type Pokemon with incredible bulk and has a lot of special attack to be able to take down those Dragon types. Same with the rest of our team, but Enamorous has amazing coverage moves to be able to hit everything super effectively as well. After Enamorous, I drafted Regidrago. This costed me 9 points until it got stolen and I stole back for a total of 12. Regidrago is an absolute nuke. It destroys things with Dragon Energy or Draco Meteor, and it can also run physical sets with Dragon Dance or Scale Shot. Our next 2 picks are amazing defensive walls. First up, we have Ruinrigus, who provides an electric immunity for us, as well as a normal and fighting immunity. Ruinrigus can set up Stealth Rocks, and its ability Wandering Spirit can get rid of other Pokemon's abilities. Next up, we have Forretress. Fortress is one of the best spinners in the game with access to Rapid Spin, Gyro Ball, Volt Switch, and other hazards. Fortress provides a much needed steel type to our team. Our next Pokemon, Minior, is very important for this team. It can set up with Shell Smash and destroy teams with Earthquake and Acrobatics, and it also has access to defensive Terras. If we are able to break walls with Victini or Raging Bolt and then sweep with Minior, we could win the entire league. Our next draft pick is Tauros Paldean Aqua. At first, it was supposed to be Quackquival, but it got stolen away from me. But we needed a fighting type, we needed a water type, and we needed good speed tiers, so I went back for Tauros. Tauros hits incredibly hard and also has access to Intimidate or Kudchu, which are both great abilities. It can hit really hard with Wave Crash and Close Combat, and also has access to Trail Blaze. For our second to last pick, we got Leavanny. Originally, I was supposed to draft Spidops, which was a steal at 2 points, but it got stolen away from me. I'm not sure if it's much of a steal at 5. But now we have Leavanny, which provides a grass type to our team and sticky web support. Leavanny also can do other stuff, such as set up sweep with sword stands, so I feel like it was a pretty good addition to our team. Finally, we needed something that was blazing fast as our last pick. We had 8 points to spare, so I drafted Barraskewda. Barraskewda doubles as another water type with Tauros, which is also physical, but it provides a 136 base speed, which is incredible for this team. Even though rain is banned in this league, Barraskewda will hit incredibly hard just like Tauros and be able to carve holes in other people's teams. So that's it for my draft. Hopefully this season can go well, but I'm not really sure based on the power rankings already released for us. We're sitting about in the middle of the pack, maybe a little bit under average, and we need to be in the top 12 to make it to the playoffs. Even if this season doesn't work out, I have a lot of Pokemon on a 1-season contract, so next season we can draft better Pokemon for our team. Next week we have our first battle, and that'll be a real test to see if our team can actually pull off anything good. If you guys have any suggestions for what we should draft or sets to bring, or even if you guys just like the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment something nice. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week for our first battle. See ya!